Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, June 16th, 2025, we're taking a deep dive into Meta, ticker symbol Meta. We'll be looking at recent news and events surrounding Meta, and then break down the chart to identify key levels and potential trading opportunities. Recent news indicates Meta stock is experiencing some downward pressure today, with a roughly 1.5% decrease. This comes after a period of gains fueled by investor optimism surrounding Meta's AI investments. Notably, Meta finalized a deal to invest $14.9 billion in Scale AI, and Scale AI's CEO is joining Meta, and Meta is introducing advertising to WhatsApp's Updates tab, which could open up a new revenue stream. Analyst ratings remain mostly positive despite some recent price target reductions, and the stock is up significantly year-to-date, outperforming the Nasdaq. With that news covered, let's start by looking at the daily chart to get a broad overview of Meta's price action. Looking at the daily chart, we can see a significant uptrend throughout much of 2024 and into early 2025. However, we've seen some volatility in recent months, with a noticeable pullback in April 2025, followed by a recovery. The price is currently hovering around $682, struggling to break past a resistance level around $700. The recent dip could be attributed to profit-taking after the rapid gains earlier in the year, or potentially to some analysts lowering their price targets, although the consensus remains a buy rating. Let's narrow in on the most recent price action. Zooming into the last few months on the daily chart, we can see Meta has been consolidating and struggling to decisively break out. The trend seems to be slightly downward as the price has had trouble holding its gains. To get a better sense of shorter-term momentum, let's switch to the 1-hour chart. This will help us identify potential support and resistance levels more clearly. Here on the 1-hour chart, the recent price action is more apparent. We can see Meta is currently in a downtrend, with lower highs and lower lows being formed. There appears to be a support level around $680. A break below this level could signal further downside, potentially towards $670 or even $660. The investment into AI may be baked into the stock price at these current levels, and WhatsApp advertising may not be enough to offset lower tariff worries. On the upside, breaking above $695 with conviction would suggest a potential reversal and a move towards $700 and beyond. Now, let's dive into the 15-minute chart to get an even more granular view of the immediate price action. On the 15-minute chart, the immediate picture is one of choppy, indecisive trading. The price is fluctuating within a tight range, indicating a lack of clear direction. Key levels to watch on this time frame are the immediate resistance around $685 and support around $680. A sustained break above or below these levels could trigger a more significant move. Keep an eye on volume as an indicator of conviction. Higher volume breakouts are more likely to hold. Keep an eye on news around the AI investments. Any announcements may trigger volatility. Let's recap. Key price levels to watch are $680 as immediate support, a break below which could lead to further downside. On the upside, $695 acts as a key resistance, with a breakout potentially signaling a move towards $700 and beyond. I'd assign a 60% probability to Meta consolidating between $675 and $700 in the short term, barring any major news catalysts. A 25% chance exists for a further pullback towards $660 if the $675 support fails, and a 15% chance for a breakout above $700 if the current AI investments create more hype. In the long term, the success of WhatsApp advertising will be something to pay attention to,